Hello friends, welcome to my channel Clinical Biochemistry by Dr. P.K. Prabhakar. Today I am making video after a long gap because of some reasons. So today we are going to talk about the variants of coronavirus. There are two specific terms we are going to use when we are talking about the variants. One, we are going to call it variants of concern, that is VOC, and second one is going to call variants of interest, so VOI. So we will see what are the different variants, how these variants are going to happen, from where it comes, what is the exact region, and what are the different variants we are having till now. So if you'll see the basic structure of coronavirus, probably I have made a number of videos on coronavirus structures. You can go and see those videos. I will put on the I button also. So this is the basic structure of coronavirus, where you can see coronavirus is having a genetic material which is called as ribonucleoproteins. It is a RNA, positive sense single stranded RNA, which is associated with the proteins. This ribonucleoprotein is packed in the capsids, which is packed with the capsid as well as envelope on there. We are having many different spike proteins or the different other types of proteins. In that one, the main protein are the spike proteins, M proteins, nucleoproteins, and He proteins. So these are the different important proteins. Every protein is having their own functions. So if you'll see the function of these proteins, like the main protein which helps this coronavirus to enter into the host cells, that is the spike protein, S protein, which is here. So this spike protein helps coronavirus to enter into the host cells or recognition of the host cells. For all these proteins, whatever protein we have listed here, virus is having their genetic material. So this is the roughly a schematic diagram of the coronavirus genomes. If you'll see roughly 29 to 33 kb genetic material coronavirus is having, there are two important fragments, you can call it. So genetic material you can divide into two different segments. One part gives them non-structural proteins, means those proteins which is mainly enzymes. They are normally not participating in the any kind of structure formations, like you can see peptide like protease, endonuclease and RNA polymerase. So maximum fragment, maximum most of the part of the genetic material gives non-structural proteins. Some portions of the genetic material is responsible for those different proteins which we have seen till now: spike protein, E protein, M protein, and N proteins. So it means the genetic material gives two types of proteins. So we are going to see that one from where it comes. Now, not only in the virus, every organism there is a genetic materials. Either genetic material will be DNA or RNA. In case of coronavirus, RNA is the genetic material. Otherwise, normally most of the cases we can see DNA as genetic material. So the whatever proteins organism makes, so protein comes for this protein synthesis. The message, or you can call it the basic signal, is in the DNA or RNA, whatever it is genetic material. If RNA is the genetic material, so information will be in the RNA. If DNA is genetic material, so DNA will have information. So whatever DNA will be there, in the same fashion similar things is going to be copied into the RNA through the transcription process, and RNA ultimately helps in the synthesis of proteins. So whatever protein they are getting it, the message comes from the DNA. Now if you are going to change this DNA, so if any of this sequence, any of the genetic material, means any of the nucleotide sequence, nucleotides will be changed or modified, ultimately it is going to affect the RNA, and that is going to affect the protein structure. And once protein structure will be changed, it will be a new kind of proteins. It will have a new types of properties, new types of functions. Now you can see here, this is example where this is the genetic sequence, genetic codes, where CTT, cytosine, thymine, and thymine is there. This CTT is in the DNA. It will be coded into the messenger RNA in the form of GAA, and normally it codes a protein where glutamic acid is there. But if this middle T is going to be modified into A, so single nucleotide modifications is going to affect its messenger RNA, and because this messenger RNA is having a genetic code GUA, which is responsible for valine. So just change in the single nucleotide makes the complete transformation in the RNA, in the erythrocytes. So normal hemoglobin converted to sickle cell hemoglobin, and RBC becomes sickle cell RBC. So sickle cell anemia and sickle cell RBC will be there. So this is how it is going to be modified. Now in case of virus, if you will see, so this is called mutation. Mutation means any kind of change in the genetic material is called as mutations. So mutation is a sudden change in the genetic material of any organism. Because we are talking about virus, so that's why it is virus. They are extremely common. So this mutation is a normal fashion. Whenever you are going to use different medicines, different kind of treatment, different, when virus is going to transfer from one host to the other host, means the condition is going to be changed. So because of number of changes, number of regions, either change in the host, change in the environmental factor, change in the physical conditions, using the number of medicines, number of treatments, a number of abnormal situations, mutations is going to occur. So mutation is a normal, extremely common fashion, common things. About roughly 4,000 have been recorded in the coronavirus spike protein mutations. So roughly more than 4,000 mutations have been recorded till date. Mutation arrives when virus makes sorry copies of themselves inside a patient. So two specific terms you might have heard about: variants and strain. So variants is a virus whose genetic sequence differ from its original parent strain. A strain is a variant with many mutations that significantly alter its behavior. So whenever we are going to have a organism or a virus or a bacteria with different genetic material, we are going to call it variantis. And when many variantis is going to happen, and that is going to affect its properties, its function, its behavior, that is called as a strain. In case of coronavirus, we have different type of variants occurs. Variants means different kind of mutations occurs. So the first we are going to see variants of the concern. So the first variants of concern is B.1.1.7. This was first detected in September 2020, and the location of its detection was United Kingdom. And this B.1.1.7 has been declared as variants of concern on 18th December 2020. Second variants of concern is B.1.351. This is first detected in August 2020 and in the South Africa. What is going to happen if this is different variants? So it spreads more easily than and could increase the death rate. Similarly, the second variants which occurs in this African variants, this is called as UK variants. This is called as African variants. So they spreads more easily. Third one was which is Brazilian variant, that was called as P.1. It was first detected in November or December 2020, and it was declared as variants of concern on 11th January 2021. It also spreads. So in all the variants, you can see the one thing is common: they spreads, their transmission rate is very fast. And the fourth, that is B.1.617, that was detected in October 2020 in India, and this was declared variants of concern on 11th May 2021. Now, because now initially when it was declared, it was decided, find out that time it was called as UK variants, African variants, Brazilian variant, or Indian variant, or Indian. Now WHO has given them a separate name. So the UK variant is called as alpha, African variant is called as beta, Brazilian variant is called as gamma, and the Indian variant, this is called as delta. So this is the four different variants which is of more concern because of their more transmission rate. other than this one, some other variants means comes in the, because we are going to talk later on the next separate video on delta plus. This delta B 1.617 is having some more modifications, some more mutations, and that results into delta plus. Something I will talk today only, but more detailed video we will have a separate video on delta plus. So if you will see, this is the original variants which came from the China, and then this is the first which was initially called as from the United Kingdom. Now it is called as alpha. This is African, it is called as beta, and Brazilian is called as gamma, and Indian delta and delta plus. This is the number of mutations. So in case of, from when this virus, Chinese virus, the first original virus which was this strain, and it converted to, it mutated to this variants, 18 mutations was there. In compared to this one, and in the South African variant, 8 mutations were there. Compared to this one, in case of Brazilian variant, 21 mutations are there. And these mutations occurs in different genes. So, but every mutations are not that much significant. There are mutations which is significant, which is going to affect its transmission or its pathophysiology. That is the more concern. So the most important mutation in the S gene, which is responsible for the transmission recognition of the host cells, in case of UK this alpha variant is N501Y. In case of this beta variants or African variants, it is N501Y was there. Other than that one, two other mutations was also present in that one. Similarly, in Brazilian variants, these two mutations were there. What is going to happen because of these mutations? These mutations make them more easily efficient transmission. So transmission rate means contamination rate is very fast. Reduced antibody binding and immune protections, reduced vaccine efficacy against this P1.351 and Brazilian variants. So vaccines efficacy has been reduced. Now if we will say this is the original, and these are the different variants, 3 common variants. Here we are not talking about the Indian variant. Later on, because I have a separate video on that one. When this is going to happen, if we will say their antibody mediated protection was very high in case of original virus, antibody mediated protection after vaccination was very high, effectiveness of therapeutic antibody was very high. But when they are going to be mutated, so here you can see all these protections, either through plasma therapy or through vaccination or through therapeutic antibodies, all things had been reduced. So these mutants have increased their efficacy, increased their pathophysiology, and their targeting by vaccines or different antibody treatments was reduced. So antibody are not that much efficient on these mutants. Now second category is called as variants of interest. Variants of interest are those variants which normally found in different country, but not of that much pathogenic, or it is not that much significant, you can call it mutations were there, but that is also variants of interest. We have to look of this one. So the first variants of interest is called as epsilon, that is B.1.427. It was first detected in USA in March 2020, and it was declared as variants of interest on 5th March 2020. Second one is zeta, that is B.2. It was first detected in Brazil in April 2020 and declared as BY on 17th March 2020. Then eta, that is B.1.525. In many countries it was detected in December 2020, and it was declared on 17th March 2021 as VOI. Then theta, and that was P.3, that is first detected in Philippines in January 2021 and declared as VOI on 24th March 2021. Then kappa, that is B.1.617.1. This is Indian from the Indian variant only. It was first detected in India in October 2020 and declared as VOI on 4th April. And the last one is lambda, that is C.37. It was first detected in Peru in August 2020 and declared as VOI on 14th June 2021. Now these are the different variants, either variants of concern or variants of interest. One important thing I have told you that I will talk about, that is delta plus. What is delta plus? First you know that delta is the variant. Delta variant is responsible for the second wave of coronavirus in India, not only in India, many countries also. So in throughout the world, roughly delta plus, which is a slightly more variants, means one additional mutation occurs in delta and it gives us delta plus, that is roughly has been found in 143 different cases has been found till now. In case of Britain, the more cases rises again, starting rising nowadays, that is because of the delta plus variants only. In India, till today it was the 7 cases for delta plus has been found, and even monoclonal antibodies cocktail are not working on that one. That is the are things to concern. We have to think about that one. Whatever double mutant we have found in India, that was this one beta 1 point. In this one we have a second mutations. First mutations we have seen, that was kappa here, and beta B1.617.2, that is the second mutation, that is called as double mutant strain, that is called as delta, and it is in that one we are having another variation that is called as B.1.617.2.1, that is called as delta plus, or it is having some other name also. So because of these mutations, the transmission rate becomes very fast, and most of the medicines, most of the therapeutic strategy does not work on that one. That is the things to concern. So that's why we have to take precautions. Whatever we have to do, people have to take vaccines. And if you see the delta plus, whatever I have told you, 143 cases has been found till now. In that one, UK has for roughly 45 cases. In India, we are having till now it was 7 cases. In Switzerland, roughly 23 cases. USA 12 cases, and Portugal 21 cases. Other than this one, these 5 countries, means UK, Switzerland, America, Portugal and India, Nepal, Poland, Japan, Russia, Turkey, France, Canada also have delta plus variants in that case. So we have a detailed video, second video after this one on delta plus. So this is all about the major variants of the coronavirus. This is for today's lecture. So thank you very much. If you like the video, press the like button. You can share video also if you like the share it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.